Hello, fight fans. Seattle Mike MMA with Friends, one of the fastest growing MMA communities on YouTube and Twitter. Everybody hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button. Great interactive community. So much knowledge from the user base. I learn stuff from these guys every time I do a live stream. Don't forget to ring that bell so you're notified whenever I drop a new video or go live like every Wednesday for the next 10 weeks for Dana White Contender Series, and this Friday for the return of Bellator 243, Benson Henderson versus Michael Chandler 2 for the lightweight strap. Wow, last week was incredible. There were some strange things happening. Of course, at the UFC, Trevin Giles passing out on his way to the cage. But it was a fun stream, so thank you for everybody who joined. Let's jump right into our talk about Bellator, though. I generally don't do much on the prelims for Bellator unless I had that day off or something. They are fun, but generally it's not a lot of fighters that you would recognize. This one we got Derek Campos and Adam Borix. It is at a catch weight. I'm almost positive that's going to get pushed to the main card. So that's the only thing I'm putting out there from the prelims. Main card starts at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern. And I will start streaming by then or before. So let's go into this card, though. We got a few familiar faces from the UFC. You got Sabash Hamasi taking on Curtis Millender. Curtis Millender, I thought, he was a pretty big prospect over there in the UFC, but he had fallen down a couple of times. I think he might make it back there, but here he is taking on Sabah Hamasi. I got Curtis Millender in this one. Fairly easy. I think he ground and pounds out a unanimous decision. Another UFC veteran, Miles Jury, taking on Georgi Karakayan. This is a tough fight. This guy's got 10 losses, 29-10-1, but he's a tough dude. He's got some great wrestling. He's got a lot of things going for him. I think Miles is really going to eat him up on the feet. But Miles has got to stay off his back for this one. I do think the UFC vet takes it, though. Miles Jury, I think by a late stoppage or unanimous decision. Heavyweights, guys, a heavyweight co-main event. They're getting straight to the point on this. Sometimes I like this. I like the great, 13-15 fight cards sometimes, but sometimes it's just like, hey, best 5 fights, boom, let's go. And the night's fun and just flies by. You got Timothy Johnson. This guy's super underrated. Tough heavyweight taking on Matt Mitrione, who, of course, was, just in the Bellator Heavyweight Grand Prix. Knocked out Fedor Emelianenko. Had, a good run. Beat Roy Nelson. Very, very good. He'd like a shot at that title, I know. And he may get it with an impressive victory here over Timothy Johnson. I have Matt Mitrione by big knockout, second round knockout. And that takes us to the rematch. Michael Chandler and Benson Henderson. Guys, Michael Chandler, in my opinion, has been one of the greatest lightweights on earth for a very long time. And one of the best things, if not the best thing, that Bellator has going for him. This guy, he's had a couple of hiccups where he's lost the belt and came back and won it. To me, getting through that adversity, it almost builds the legend more. You had the hiccup against Brent Primus, where he hit him in that nerve in the back of the ankle. Is Michael Chandler susceptible to that? Is he more susceptible than other fighters? Or did Primus just get, a lucky shot? A good shot there. Benson Henderson, this guy's been doing leg kicks before leg kicks were cool. He started up on the thighs. You remember all those leg kicks he landed against BJ Penn, against Anthony Pettis in a couple of fights. Guy's got great leg kicks. If he takes that down a little lower, I wonder if he is going to target that Achilles heel of Michael Chandler. I have confidence in Iron Mike, though. I think he's going to take it. Benson Henderson, man, that's a real tough out to finish, although Chandler does have one-punch power. I think Benson survives, but I think Chandler dominates it fairly easy, probably, winning 4 of the 5 rounds, if not all 5. I'm going with unanimous decision or late stoppage from Michael Chandler. What do you guys think? Let me know down there in the comments. Are you excited for Bellator to be back? Go to the community tab on the homepage of MMA with Friends and scroll down, and you're going to see a poll. If you want to vote on who you think will win between Michael Chandler and Benson Henderson, vote over there. There's also another Bellator poll. How you guys think that they will do during the quarantine? Will the UFC, create just an unsurmountable gap where Viacom gets tired of spending money on Bellator and they end up selling or go out of business? Will Bellator gain viewership during this quarantine, since there's still a lot of sports, if they're not shut down, they're in a real weird position right now? Or will they stay about the same? I think they'll stay about the same. I think there's opportunity for them to grow. I was surprised how many people were excited about Bellator coming back, and especially this match over there on Twitter. By the way, follow me on Twitter, Seattle Mike at FightsWFriends, for a chance to answer trivia questions every day for an entry in that EA UFC 4 game for PlayStation and Xbox. Giving one of those away on August 15th for our Stipe Miocic versus Daniel Cormier trilogy stream. And don't forget, like I said, just a couple days, we will be doing Dana White Contender Series on Wednesday. I cannot wait for that. That's been such an incredible show. 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. Guys, until next time, as always, I love you. I respect you. And I'll see your fine asses later.